Okay, so I just got home. I ran some errands. I did some stuff. I just got home, and it's Friday, May 20th, 5:30. Apparently, in the next 24 hours, the world's gonna come to an end. It's all gonna be over. Okay, two things been on my mind today. This whole end of the world thing. Yes, that's number one. That's been on my mind today. I got a bunch of questions, concerns, a few confessions, but I won't get into that just yet. And then the second thing that's still kind of throwing me off is this whole article that I read on Yahoo News this morning about the dude that found $40,000 in cash in his new house, in a box or two or whatever he found it in, and then decided to return it. He gave it back. And I don't know if these two things coincide in some way, form, or fashion. If Yahoo is, if they think they're going to like do some whole karma conversation, like with 24 hours before the earth ends. A little too late for that conversation, boo-boo. But I got some issues with both stories here today. So it was just too much for me to type. 420 characters, I get busy with the 420 characters, but even myself, I just like, I can't even type this. Okay, so let's talk about the earth real quick, or the end of days, or the judgment day, or what have you. I don't even know what's going down tomorrow, because I didn't know anything about it until like Tuesday. This past Tuesday, I couldn't even get a whole week. All of a sudden on Tuesday or Wednesday, oh, well, the earth is coming to an end on Saturday. Like it was something to do. Like it was a party. Or, Saturday is that thing that's happening. Or a cookout, But no, this is like the end of days or something. That's what the word is, I guess. The rapture begins. This thing has worn me out today. Today it has worn me out because that's all anybody can talk about. Like, what you gonna do tomorrow? I'm going to do what I do every Saturday. I'm going to enjoy a good Saturday, look forward to Sunday, get ready for Monday, and kill that week again. Because that's all I got. Like, I don't even know what to say. If I'd known before Tuesday that the world was going to come to an end, I might have prepared something. I mean, baked a cake or something. Thanks, Earth. You've been good to us. Deuces. Hey, something, a banner, a potluck, something. But we don't find out nothing. I don't think anyone was really talking about this until like a few days ago. I've seen TV shows get like bigger send-offs. If this is really the end of days, if you really believe this, how come ain't nobody really chatting about it? Friends, for a whole year, you knew that shit was going off the air well before Phoebe and Chandler and all the mugs, did their final bows. They were on Oprah. They had little specials, but if it's the earth finishing up, like, shouldn't somebody say something? Shouldn't we, like, be preparing a little send-off, something? No, not so much. So there's that. And I told myself today, and I told myself this yesterday, and I ain't really know what in the hell everybody was talking about 2 days ago. So it was really like the last 24 or 48 hours that I've really been thinking about this. Like, you can only take it in one of two ways at this point. Like, if it's tomorrow and you ain't know shit about it, then you only got two choices in the situation. You can either just, be like, okay, well, look, if it's going to happen, if the earth is going to end, ain't shit I can do about it. I ain't packed nothing. I'm just going to go to bed, hope for the best. Or you could like, I know some fool has done this. Like, I'm willing to bet money I don't have that somebody went to work today, that cussed out everybody, just, closed out all their bank accounts, went to the mountaintops, camping and shit, thinking maybe they're going to see something. I don't know. Like, you read the articles and you read all the stuff that's going online and everything, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's going to happen on May 21st at 10 p.m. local time or 6 p.m. People can't even agree what time is going to happen. And like, what is going to happen? Some people say it's going to be a big earthquake. Some people say it's going to be all these other things. And I'm like, look, if you know that, If you can predict an earthquake, why don't you tell the people in Japan, come on away from the water because an earthquake is coming, because we can do that now. We can predict shit. Or let the people know in China a few years ago that shit was going to shake until, you know, ain't nothing left. Or Haiti. Enough said. So this whole thing is just bizarre to me that you can predict. And if it has anything to do with like higher spirituality and God and the Lord and all that kind of stuff, I seriously doubt anywhere is there a document that said at 10 p.m. PST is going down. Like, that is nowhere to be found. I bet money I don't have. That is nowhere. So let's just stop talking about that. For the last 2, 3, 4 years, y'all been feeding us 2012. It's going to come to an end 2012. And that shit kind of scared me. Y'all kind of got me with that. And then all of a sudden you said May 21st. All credibility is out the window. I don't know what date to look at. So I'm just going on a picnic. I really don't give a damn. But you know, somebody went to work this morning and was like, I hate all y'all bitches. I can't stand none of y'all. This shit ain't going to be here come Monday no way. So I'm going to tell all of y'all what I think. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't stand you and your dumb ass telling all the worst jokes you could tell, and you don't even know how to open, you know, hold a door open. I open the door to go through. I pass the door off to you. No, do you hold the door? No, you walk through the door like I'm here to hold the door for you. I'm not a door holder. Joe walking through the door ass, you know, and fuck all y'all. They ain't gonna be here on Monday, so whatever. Monday morning, that fool got to walk back in there and get that job back because he got to pay rent next week, and that's just going to be some bullshit. So I'm just saying, there's no sense in going that route. Just enjoy your Saturday. All right. The other thing is this whole dude who found money and gave it back. Like, that is dumb. That is so dumb because... First of all, in the report, in the article, it said the guy found a box or two, like maybe 1 or 2 boxes of $45,000 in cash money in these boxes hidden away. And I'm thinking this, like, whoever left the box didn't know they had it. So who you giving the money back to? Let me tell you something. Ain't $100 in this house. I don't know where it's at. I bet money. And so that's what I know. I know that if I put money someplace in this house, I might hide a 10 in a place and then discover it later and be like, oh, I forgot I put that there. A 20 at most. And even with the 20, that's kind of like a big bill that you're going to sit there and go, I'm going to need that 20. I probably shouldn't hide it like that necessarily. I'll just put it away so it's out of reach, but I won't hide it. Who the hell hides $45,000 and then forget they left it? Like, that ain't the box to leave. That ain't even the box to wait to pack last. That should be on the truck first. It should be on the truck first. And then, like, take it to the next house right away. Don't even pack any more shit up on the truck. Just get that 45 grand to wherever the hell you going, and then put it in your new hiding space. Like, I'm gonna tell you who hid money like that. It had to be some old person who back in the day probably hid money in a mattress, afraid of banks or what have you, and rightfully so. I get that, and then they too forgetful or too old or too senile to remember. They left $45,000 in cash someplace. You don't leave a box of $45,000 in cash. You leave a box of Tupperware. You leave a box of socks. You leave a box of your cat's toys. But you don't leave a box of $45,000. And then this dude, what's his name? Josh Farron? That ain't even a real person. I really believe Yahoo made this up. I really believe they made this article up because Josh Farron did not move into a new house and find 45 grand right out the gate and figured, oh, shoot, somebody left all their money. I think I should take it back. Shoot. I'm here to tell you, leave $10 in this house if you won't. It'll be a tip. I shouldn't say that because then I want friends to come by the house and they better be checking their pockets like, make sure I ain't leave shit because Teresa ain't giving us shit back. Well, you might be right about that. Check your pockets before you leave. Leave shit in the car. Don't leave nothing in here. Don't leave nothing in here. These people that left $45,000 didn't leave it. You don't leave 45, you don't forget 45 grand. Like, I get excited if I see a $5 bill in the dryer. So I know there's no way you gonna leave 45 grand, just leave it in a box, cash money, and don't know you left it. I would be nervous too. I wouldn't leave that I wouldn't put $45,000 in a box and leave it nowhere anyway. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'd be too afraid that the house can catch on fire, or, be a flood or earthquake or something like that. End of days, the rapture, whatever, come up, and then you got 45 grand in cash that's just kindling. Like, if the house catches on fire, you just burnt up all your money, So this whole story, I don't know. I took about 10 minutes to get that off my chest. Enjoy your weekend. And don't leave 45 grand someplace, because if left up to me, you ain't getting the shit back. I'm just saying.